We have 12% unemployment in the state. We can no longer pass government-friendly legislation. We need to pass business-friendly legislation. I can tell you as an accountant, we have one of the most band-aided tax structures in the country. We need to look at every single tax. We need to look at every single fee, because a fee is a tax, and we need to look at every single exemption. The very first thing we need to do is eliminate the small business income tax. Because when you give businesses cash flow, when you give them profit margins, what's the first thing they do? They hire people. They invest back into our state. Then we need to look at the personal income tax and make sure we reduce that, so that way people don't go all the way down to Florida and invest their dollars. They stop and invest their dollars here. You know, once we start looking at things that make South Carolina a competitive environment, like workers' comp reform and tort reform and tax reform, we will start to see jobs and businesses come to South Carolina. Everyone is celebrating Boeing. It was a great win for South Carolina. But we don't need a Boeing and BMW every 20 years. Boeing basically came for two reasons. One, because we're a right-to-work state. We keep the unions out. We need to stay that way. But two, because we gave tax incentives. 95% of our economy is small business. Why aren't we taking care of the businesses we already have? When you take care of the businesses you already have, when you create a good business environment, companies and businesses will come to the state not because you smile and take them to dinner, but because you actually make sense to their bottom line and their profit margin looks good.